Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is, well, it's a Sentinel SV Action Spiderman Noir that I got from AliExpress. So this is probably a bootleg, a knockoff, a KO, but I have to say the box is very nice. It is, I don't know if they did like the artwork on it in a slightly darker colour because it's noir, but it looks pretty good so far. It will not, okay, it's come a little, from AliExpress, it's come a little crumpled. The box is a little bent and in places, and the bottom is a bit bowed, so it doesn't stand up great on my table. As you can see, there is Spiderman Noir, Spiderman Into the Spider-Verse, SV Spider Noir. The little head's poking out there. I kind of find it weird that that's all you can see of the figure. You really do not know what you are getting. There's no window other than that. You have him there in his glory. Yeah. On the bottom, so I will show you this because that's the barcode. And it has all the legalese and stuff on there. I'm trying to look, but I don't think it's got certain words like Sentinel on it. So yeah, it is probably a bootleg, but it's a very good one by the looks of it so far. Right, stay stood. I'm just laying down because he's determined. I've started filming this twice because I started obviously with it stood like that. Oh, he's standing now. Okay, do it the other way. Ah, that's why he falls down. Anyway, let's get him out of the box. So. Yep, got this from AliExpress, reasonably cheap, 20 quid, can't really remember, nice little inside, and there we go, right, oh there's a pamphlet, there's instructions, which is better than you get with some of the real figures. Oh actually yeah, there is instructions, wow, okay. So these are the things that make me think, is it fake or have they just taken the time to print instructions? Because they're very well printed. Head part, hand parts, match, one hand part right for weapon, J weapon, oh no, just weapon, hand parts, yeah, it's got a plethora of items in it, I have to say that. It looks pretty good. Right, we have all the pieces there as well, which is nice to see. Yeah. And how to put the base together. Yeah. Yeah, so far, I'm kind of impressed. So, we have the other head, the hands, the belt loops, the parts of his coat, and the figure itself. In that tray, then there's a tray underneath that has all the littler pieces in it, and the base. There is a gap there, like there's something missing. Wonder what that is, because the guns are in there. Right, so there's something missing out of there. Let's have a look on the destructions. I don't know, I'm doing a bad Sean Connery voice. Let's see, gun. Match, hands, not sure. Okay, anyway, right, it might just be that they left a gap in there. They do that sometimes. It's just a gap in the plastic. Right, I'm going to put that very carefully down there so it doesn't get lost. And we shall pop him, not held in by anything, which is nice. I don't have to spend 4 hours trimming him out of the plastic. So he comes with the hat head on, and then he has this other head which is the hatless head, and we're going to gently put those down there as well because we don't want the carpet monster eating them. Right, let's see if we can do this. There we go, focus. So that is the hatless head, which looks pretty good. A little bit of a gap around there. But hey, when you've got it on a figure and it's not under a very bright light, it's not going to look that bad. Yeah. Right, so the man himself, that's a good start. Is that just loose? Right, okay. And that's why we buy knockoffs from China. Yeah, it's a knockoff. Yeah. I sometimes wonder if these are overstocks or anything like that. It could be faulty stock. I know that this one has a duff, because every other joint is really nice and tight. Right, we've got him stud. There's a good start. That leg is staying on for now. It's staying on, everybody. Right, so we have the coat, which is pretty solid. Bendy bits at the end, but the main part is pretty solid. And those. So I'll put the destructions down, and I don't know what I've done with them. There they are. They're underneath the box. So Alan, left and right. How do we know which is left and right? Does it say on them? Yes, you should maybe have taken note of that when you took them out of the box. I'm guessing turn him round. So that looks like that one. So do they plug in? There, I guess. His leg's fallen off again. Right, give me a minute. I'm going to give this a blast with a hairdryer and all that sort of stuff and see if I can pop that in there. So, we've got him standing. We've got a coat on and him standing, which is good because that coat, this is really, really heavy. And I've spent 10 minutes. I think I've popped that back in finally. While I heated it up and gave it a good douche, and it properly popped in. And I've spent 10 minutes trying to get him to stand. And so far, this is the longest he's stood up for. That coat, I think even with a real one, would be a problem. It weighs more than he does. And it is slightly weak, very spindly legs. So that's going to make him top heavy and all that. You know, it's a little bit like with the female Marvel Legends. They always fall over because thinner legs, heavier bodies. Yeah, so far he's standing up. Right, I am probably going to want to swap the hands over. Let me have a look, see. Actually, the hand I want's got the gun in it, isn't it? I don't know what you do with the match. Where do you put the match? I like the hat is jaunty. It is not manoeuvrable though, so you are pretty much going to be stuck with the hat in that position. Right, let's have a look at the guns. So, goes out of there. It's not a match actually, I think it's supposed to be like a cigarette, but I don't think they can put the word cigarette in there. And also while I'm here, going to take the stand out because I get the sneaking suspicion I'm going to need it for this one. There we go, one spined. I'm not going to put him with the webs on because I don't really like that version of it. And I did it with the Spiderman and I put the box somewhere and I can't find the box. Right, so he doesn't have the hands. Let me find. They're not the pistol hands that are in here though, are they? No. Are they? No, that's not the pistol hands. That's more of the web holding hands. Just talk amongst yourselves while I'm messing about with these boxes. Right, so I'm coming to a conclusion here. The match has fallen out again. That gap there is obviously the pistol holding hand. So I don't have a pistol holding hand, which means it's never going to hold a gun. Because none of the other hands are gun holding hands. So that has kind of spoilt that a little bit for me because obviously that was the version I was going to go with. So it is literally just going to be, all the webs are shooting out of the box now. It's just going to be a very simple posed. I have to put the gun, I'm presuming that's the kind of gun that you put in the holster. That's why it's got the end on it. Let me have a check. Oh no, you can put that in his hand. And it also goes in the holster. Yeah. Hand for weapon. And that's the one that's missing. Left, right. Yeah, that's the one that's missing. So, unfortunately, I haven't got the gun holding hand. I don't know whether if you order one of these, you'll get the gun holding hand or what. Maybe this is why these are cheap. These are fully stock. The legs falling off again. It is, yeah. I could see this being a problem with the real deal as well. Right. Let's do a close-up. So, you know when you vex yourself? So yeah, that's the face. The hat is on at a jointy angle and is unmanoeuvrable, so that's how it's going to be. The coat, pretty nice. I say he's wearing black because it's Spiderman Noir, so yeah, nice knee joints. The coat at the back there is very heavy and is going to be, I know, a problem keeping him up, because you can feel as soon as you stand him up, it just wants to pull him backwards. So you've kind of got to lean him forward a bit. I also think this is not going to work with all that coat and stuff behind it, because it is just a very small. I shouldn't laugh, should I? This is why we do these videos. You get what you pay for. As my old, granddad used to say, you get what you pay for. Right, plug that in there. That's not going to go in there. That's not going to go in there. How do these plug in? There we go, turn it off. Right, plugs in like that. I have no idea what that's for. That's probably rails or something, I don't know. So yeah, that stand is not really going to help anywhere, is it? It's not really going to, I don't know, maybe there. And then you would feel safer that he isn't going to throw himself on the floor. I'm kind of, you may hear it in my voice, I'm kind of really disappointed because that gun was important. That was kind of part of Spiderman Noir, isn't it? That he's got, you know, the gun. But it still looks pretty cool. It still looks pretty cool. Apart from the fact that that leg is just going to keep falling off. Let me do a quick, and that's also going to keep falling off, so you bend that the other way around. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Let's just do that. Let me just demonstrate what you do is you do that, and we flip that over and do it that way. And then it can't fall off anymore. In theory. Right. So articulation wise, the something is the body is, these parts, the top of it is really good. All the joints are really nice and tight and maneuverable. Yeah, even this, the little, you know, the coat bits, these bits look really cool. These are actually quite nicely pegged in. It's just his knees are a little bit weak. But that's because of the weight on the back of it, I suppose. But, does come for, I'm going to use this leg as the one. So yeah, you can get him into some really nice sort of action poses. He has maneuverability. It's all the maneuverability of the real thing, just with one wonky leg and no gun hand. You see there, look, I've got him stood. That isn't a bad pose, actually. Yeah. Is it right, by the way, he's getting his own TV series or animated series or something? It's going to involve Nicolas Cage as well. I don't know. I kind of like this. for what I paid for it, let me just find, where did I put my phone? There it is. I'm just going to Google what I paid for this. Why did I say Google? Because it's not, it's on AliExpress. See, the problem with AliExpress is that some of the stuff you get on there is definitely fake, and some of it isn't. Right, I paid £18.36 for this. It was £10.99 for the actual figure, and then postage and stuff and tax, because I've started putting tax on it, brought it to just under 20 quid. So yeah, I don't think it's bad for under 20 quid. I can mess around with it. While we're here, tell you what, we'll get these guys, we'll do a team shot. We'll move him back. Now Gwen, she does have a few issues with standing as well, because she's a thinner figure. Mr. Morales has already lost his headphones again, because I keep putting his headphones on and I'll come home and find his headphones somewhere completely different. I lost his shoelaces weeks ago. I did fix the Spider-Man's neck so it doesn't look quite as silly. Oh, he's leaning on her now. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what he looks like with the rest of the team. He is a much bigger figure. He is a much taller. Yeah, you know, when you get what you pay for. It's from AliExpress. Not everything from AliExpress is fake, right? I know that. This, I feel, could be just faulty stock, or just, they're not going to throw figures away. They're not going to go, oh, that one's duff, what are we going to do with it? Yeah? Are these returns, are these things that, you know, they've got to the thing and they've gone, actually that's got a bit missing, and sent it back? Is that why the box is, because it was really, really well packed. I mean, we're talking, you know, those bags with the air in them and all that sort of stuff. So, and by the way, while we're here, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, please, please, please subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. I've got a lot of newer figures coming from AliExpress as well. So it's in your interest to subscribe, because then you'll know when the videos are on. And hit the bell thing as well and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, and while you're there, have a look for these guys, because if you're new here, I reviewed all of these maybe about a year ago. But yeah, they're on there. These are really nice figures, I have to say. They are, for what they cost. I just need to find another one and put a different hand on that, because I'm bored of that. I think he looks great like that. She looks great because she stands up. But yeah, the Spider-Man, he needs a different way. I altered the neck. I messed about with it and got it so it didn't look quite as long and stretchy. Go watch the video, you'll see what it looked like. So yeah, it's not a disaster, but it's not perfect. I got what I paid for. I will work at it. I will get it so it will stand, maybe without the stand. I mean, there, he's pretty solid standing. Pretty solid standing. So I'm moving forward a bit. There we go. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's not good. That leg coming off is going to be a problem, I suppose. If you don't want that kind of thing, then go out and pay full price for a full one. But I do feel, looking at the quality of the rest of it, that these are probably just demic figures. Yeah, I'm going to have a mess around with him. I'm sure you can put me to more exciting poses and things like that. I wish he had the gun hand. But, yeah. It's a shame. I'll maybe have a spare hand somewhere that I can mess around with and fit in there. But, yeah. He's got a nice articulation on the head, look. The jaunty angle is kind of cool, though. I was a little bit, because I would have liked it straighter, but it kind of fits for him. Spiderman Noir. I need to go and read the graphic novel again. See? Just those knees. His knees. Every one of these figures has its little problems, and his is going to be his knees. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to wind this up. Yeah, like I say, I've got some more. I think he's a Sentinel Iron Man and a Sentinel Deadpool Iron Man on the way. I've got a NECA Commando and somebody else. Who is it? Oh, My Bloody Valentine that I got from AliExpress. The NECA figures are usually, I think, real. It's just some of these that are fully stock or whatever. But yeah. So, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe and all that stuff down there at the bottom. You know what to do. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.